Hello Virgo, welcome back. Welcome to my channel if you're new. I'd like to thank everyone for viewing, liking, sharing, subscribing. Please hit the thumbs up on your way out if you like the video, as it does help my channel. I also want to make everyone aware and remind you that this is a general reading. It's definitely not going to resonate completely for everyone. Take what does resonate and leave the rest behind. If it doesn't resonate at all, please check your moon, rising, and Venus signs, as maybe that's where your information is going to come from this time. Oh, I want to thank all of you that have donated to my channel. Thank you. You know who you are. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's truly appreciated. Okay, I think we're about ready here. Okay, first card out for Virgo. 7 of Cups. 10 of Cups. Oh, Virgo. Page of Pentacles. I think I'm going to have to move these over. I can already tell because of where they're sitting up here. Ooh, the Sun card, Virgo. Page of Wands. Okay, so this is the center of your spread. So it becomes your overall energy combined with the bottom of the deck. And already I'm getting that frog in my throat. So communication is coming in. You'll be communicating with someone here very soon. 4 of Wands. 8 of Swords. Ooh, the High Priestess. That's where you guys are sitting. And the Justice card. Wow. Okay, bottom of the deck combined with the Page of Wands. 9 of Swords. This is your overall energy. Okay, you can see all the cards pretty much. Okay. Okay. So this is where you're at-ish, because time is an illusion. This is where you're headed or need to head, because that's your possible outcome. All the cards in between are the journey, okay, from point A to point B. The Page of Wands and the 9 of Swords, like I said, this is your overall energy of this journey. So just give me a minute to take a look at the cards, get a feel for the energy and any messages coming through. Okay, you've got some cards in here I know you're worried about, but you don't need to worry about them. Like this one, the 9 of Swords, the 8 of Swords, they're not, yeah, you don't have to worry, and you'll understand why as we get through the reading here. Okay, so overall energy is Page of Wands and 9 of Swords. I'm trying to, there we go, get rid of the glare. Okay, we're going to start with the Page of Wands. Look at this great big moon in behind her. The moon is going to definitely, full moon, going to have something to do with a message coming in. That could be timing, it could be the energy. But the pages are messengers, as you already know. They can also represent children. This would be a little girl, because that's what's represented on the card. The Page of Wands is a message that you want to hear. It's a good message. It's good news coming in. And you can barely see it, but down here below, she's got a big cat laying at her feet. And I've been reading with this deck for I don't know how long. I've had it for a couple of years now. Never seen that big cat down there. It's like the cards change, you know? But Spirit is pointing out that big cat. So, protection, guidance. You've got butterflies over here, kind of shooting off from her side. She's got one of those Asian fans, and she's fanning herself. She's quite content. She feels protected. I don't know if, this is a person in your life at this point in time, but you feel protected anyway. You've got all these fairies and orbs around you lighting your way. It does, see now, it's almost like the moon card. If you take a look at it, it's a little on the dark-ish side, right? But it's because it's at in the evening. I'm not going to say it's nighttime here because it doesn't look that dark, but it is getting dark. The sky almost looks stormy. But it doesn't matter what's behind you. The message here, it doesn't matter what's behind you. It doesn't matter how dark that was. It was dark, Virgo. It was dark. If you think back to what you've worked through, the shadow work that you've done, that was some pretty dark stuff. And you worked through it. And you came out ahead of it. So that's behind you. Leave that behind you. Everything forward now is going to be good. It's all good news. Even with the Nine of Swords here, have a look at this. She's floating on air. This is her feet right here. It looks to me like she was standing atop that tree, but has now lifted off of it. The Nine of Swords generally represents mental conflict. You get something in your head, you can't let it go, you're worried about it, you're stressing about it, you can't sleep at night, you can't stop thinking about it. And it's not anything good. It's, with this card, we're putting that negative spin on it. It's funny, the birds are going around in a circle here. They are your messengers. They have brought messages to you. You're hearing them. You're floating on air. You're not worried about this. Whatever it is, it's not worrisome to you any longer. You're floating on air with this. You've got this. That's the message here. You've got this. You've got this. You're quite comfortable with where you're at because you're protected. That darkness is behind you. You're moving forward into the light. You're coming out of all of this stress and strain that was the darkness in your life, Virgo. You're not coming out of it, you're out of it. I feel like you've been out of it for a little bit, but I think you're really coming to that understanding at this point in time that you are definitely out of it. You're still going to have to work on things. We're going to have to work on ourselves the rest of our lives, but you're past the big stuff. So your first card out, Seven of Cups. There's no confusion, none for you. This card for me, what this represents is you can have it all. You're in a place now where you can have it all. Anything, you are manifesting like a mofo. Anything and everything that you want at this point in time, Virgo, it's yours. It's yours. Just choose. Choose what it is that you want, and it's yours. And Ten of Cups? Are you kidding me? This is ultimate emotional fulfillment. But if you notice, he's got pearls. It's not cups, it's pearls. These are pearls of wisdom that come from all the dark shadow work you've done. So you've got all this wisdom, all this knowledge, and you're moving forward with it into such an amazingly happy time. Like I said, you can have it all. You're manifesting things for your happiness. You're happy within, period. But these things that you're manifesting, it's just going to bring more good feeling to you, good vibe. Page of Pentacles, another page here. You've got 2 pages. Is that it? Yeah, you've got 2 pages in this reading. This can be immature energy. It can be children. If you have 2 children, a boy and a girl, they don't necessarily have to be an earth sign or a fire sign. but they could be. I happen to have an air sign and a fire sign, but it's just the fact that it's children. But the Page of Pentacles, this is something tangible. This isn't really a message as much as it is a gift. This is tangible in the way of something that's real in your life. It's not dreamt, it's not imagined, it's not something you're wanting. It's there, and it's there now. It's in your life, okay? So this could be someone telling you something you want to hear, because when you go this way, it's the Page of Pentacles to the Page of Wands, which is great news coming in, and then into the Eight of Swords, and we'll get to that down here. And that's a good thing. It's not the bad Eight of Swords. But this is, I feel like this is definitely, I mean, it could be a message, it could be somebody telling you something, okay? But whatever it is, it's a gift. It's a gift. Somebody's finally speaking up, somebody's giving you something tangible that you can hold in your hand, and then you move into the Sun card. Now this is the happiest card in the deck, but so is this guy pretty happy. You are moving into such a good place here. The Sun. I want you to look at her stance. She's kind of facing the future to move forward into it, and she's looking back over her shoulder as if at her past, as if to say, done with that. You are done with that. You are done with the past. And look at this large sun in behind her, and there's also a face up here. So again, protection from above. You are so protected at this point in time, Virgo. Then you move into the Four of Wands. This is where you truly get comfortable within your life. Look at her. She's sitting by the light of these four beautiful little lanterns. The lighting is absolutely amazing in this card, as you can see. It's so warm and enveloping. And she's just taking it easy. She's just sitting back on this stone, playing her flute, feeling very stable in her life, very content, which is another thing that we got from this card. You're in a place of being at peace and at ease. You're literally floating on air. Nothing is getting to you. Nothing is knocking you down. And in fact, you're kicking some butt. Because this Eight of Swords here, look at her. She's up on a cloud. Those feathers represent the swords, the 8 swords that confined you by fear. The fear that was so trapping and confining in your life. You have brushed those off the cloud that you're on. It's like, nope. This girl here, no more. You're done. You're standing in your own power. You're kicking, not literal butt, but you're kicking butt in your life right now, Virgo. You're probably experiencing happiness abundance, financial abundance, and love abundance. Because this is the 10 of Cups. You are in that place of love abundance, happy abundance. I don't have a financial card here, but the fact that the 7 of Cups is here and telling me you can have it all, you've got to have the financial abundance. That might come out in a clarifier, but this is where you're standing. You are that high priestess. You are the ascended master on earth, remember? You were becoming the ascended master on earth. This is that card of knowing you are where you are because you have this highly developed skill of intuition. We all have intuitive abilities. Yours at this point in time is so high level. You can pick out the BS in a situation like that. You just have that knowing now. And it's what brings balance in your life. It's allowing you to get balanced. This could be an engagement. Well, I guess not so much an engagement, because justice is, for me, it's about what takes place in the courts, okay? So you don't get engaged in a court of law, but you do get married, you do get divorced. Some of you possibly. Now, if you're in a good relationship, it's happy, it's loving, you don't think there's a problem, this message is not for you, okay? This would be, the divorce message would be for those of you that either have been separated for a long period and it's just time. It's just time to cut that tie to that past and finalize it by getting divorced. Others of you in a relationship that you know is bad and you need to get out, you just haven't taken that step. This could be a message to you that it's time. But for me, it's more about balance. It could be about the balance in a partnership. It could be someone's asking you to marry them. This is, whatever it is, it's in your favor. If it's a court case, it's gonna end in your favor. You don't have to worry about it. Okay, so I want to clarify some parts here. And I'm sure Spirit does too. Okay, Spirit, where would you like to start? Seven of Cups, okay. The Ace of Wands. The Queen of Cups. One more, please. And the Six of Cups. Okay. This is a brand new beginning. And you really, really are using your intuition. This is a brand new beginning with someone from the past, because you've got the Ace of Wands. This is that brand new passionate beginning. This is such a gift. Aces are always a gift from the universe, and this one definitely is a gift as well. This is something I feel like you've been waiting for, Virgo, for a long time. Long time. And then you have the Queen of Cups. This is you utilizing your intuitive abilities. This is you loving on that deep, deep level. This is your feminine side. Whoever this is somebody that's here for a while. You've got turtles underneath the water, but the turtles, it's like you know what that next step is before you take it. And then you take it. You are not scared. You have no fear anymore. You've given up. You've given up that way of being stuck and trapped by your fear. You understand now that there's nothing to fear. You're being guided. Do you see the turtles underneath the water? They're rotating out. There's always going to be a turtle in front of her to step on. Always. You are divinely guided here. Use your intuition, taking your next step, which you're doing, Virgo, with that person from the past. They've been waiting for you too. Do you see this gold cup over here? They've been watching you. They've been waiting for you. They have been watching you play out your life. Be happy and do the things you want to do and do what you enjoy to do. This little girl here, if you can't see her, she's having a little tea party with her stuffies, but in the meanwhile, she's got a ton of fairies around her. And it's because you set that inner child free that's in you to enjoy life and be happy and do the fun things that you used to do as a kid. You're doing things that make you happy and feel like fun again. That is what's going to bring you this new beginning. It's all that happiness, it's that joy, it's that positivity that you've got going. That's what's bringing all of this to you. Wow. You really are enjoying life right now, Virgo. I'm not sure. what happened in the past, but something happened, something shifted for you. Maybe it was the December 21st shift. I don't know. Maybe you had a Christmas miracle, but something is making you very, very happy at this point in time. And the communication thing that started up here, my frog in my throat, I feel like the communication, because that's gone now. I feel like the communication, that was my message. The communication is what brought all this happiness to you, whoever you were communicating with. Okay, angels, what are we clarifying next? 10 of Cups, okay. Two of Swords. Ten of Cups again. One more card. Yeah, okay. So the Two of Swords, when this first came in, when this new beginning first comes in, I'm speaking in past tense because it's the communication that allows you to get happy, okay? So for me, the Ace of Wands it doesn't normally represent communication, but it is a card of action. Wands are action. And this is something or someone from the past that this new beginning is with, okay? And you're having to use your intuition. You could have more than one person come in here, right? Because these are all on the Seven of Cups. So this could be many options. You can have it all is one of the messages, but the Seven of Cups is also many different options. You may have more than one suitor coming in here. And it puts you in this position of the Two of Swords where all you can think about is protecting your heart. I don't know how to make a decision here. Like, how do I do this? Intuition, Virgo. Because one of them is your Ten of Cups. One of them, there's one person here that is the Ten of Cups. That very specially soulful connection. This is a soulmate. One of these people is a soulmate. And you've got the difficult choice. But if you follow your intuition, big time, Queen of Cups, that's how she lives her life. She does not make a step without knowing where she's headed intuitively. She knows that she will be guided in the right direction, okay? The Hierophant. Whoever you choose, this is someone that's going to be long-term, someone that you're going to end up spending the rest of your life with, possibly marrying, because the Hierophant is just like the Justice card. It's about things that take place by way of tradition. It could take place in court of law, which would be a marriage. It's also about doing what's right for you, and living by integrity, right? So do what's right for you, because this could be somebody, the person you choose could be somebody that you'll spend the rest of your life with, likely marry. And I think that's what the Two of Swords is all about here. I think you're having trouble. There could be two different people here. With the Ten of Cups coming in twice, it could be that there's two people here that you feel like they could be your Ten of Cups, either of them. That's where your intuition comes in, Virgo. Make that decision intuitively and you will make the right decision. Okay, what are we clarifying now? The Sun card, okay. Wow. Two of Cups. Like I said, this is a soulmate, and this falls right underneath the Seven of Cups and all the clarifiers. This is definitely someone from the past. This is a soulmate. This is someone that you already know, likely someone that you've been waiting on and manifesting, right? Like I said, the Seven of Cups, these are all things that you've been manifesting, you've been wanting, and they're here. They're yours. Knight of Swords. Your knight in shining armor is moving in very quickly. This whole situation, the Two of Cups that you have been manifesting, and it's manifest right here. That's what the Magician says. This partnership, this love partnership, this soulmate, you have manifested them. It's here and now, and it's moving fast, and it's happy. It's moving you to the sun. Wow, Virgo. You'd really have nothing to worry about up here. I know it's you making that choice, but once you make that choice, you have the Ten of Cups. You have your lifelong partner. We're going back a step, apparently. I don't know why we went out of order, but maybe there's a reason. We're going back to the Page of Pentacles here. I feel like we had to see this before we could see what the Page of Pentacles represents for some reason. Okay. The Star card, definitely a gift. The Page of Pentacles. There's a message here for you, a Virgo. You're being gifted with your wish. Your wish is being granted, my friends. Queen of Wands. Queen or King. This could be your person. This would be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. It does not have to be a person, though. If it's the energy of the Queen of Wands, this is you in your finest. This is you feeling very beautiful, very sexy, very sensual, very uplifted and loving and self-confident. You have self-esteem out the yin-yang at this point in time. This person, this wish being granted, whoever this is, they make you feel like such an incredibly beautiful human being, inside and out. You just are glowing with this situation. And the Eight of Wands, yeah, like I said, they could also be helping you to heal things that haven't quite finished healing with all the dark work you've done, the shadow work, because this is my wish granted card. This is all about those, remember the dandelions when you were a kid and they would turn to seed and they'd be that big white fluffy ball and you'd carefully pick it from the ground and make a wish and blow all those white seeds off the dandelion and then your wish would come true? That's what she's doing. She's got 8 of them there and she's blowing them up to the heavens. Your wish is granted. Your wishes, there's 8 of them here. Your wishes are all being granted. Wow. Virgo, do you see this? You have the Ace of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Hierophant, the Star card, the Eight of Wands, the Two of Cups, the Magician, the Sun card, the High Priestess. Holy cow. You guys must literally be on cloud 9 right now. But Spirit, help me understand. Why did we have to go here and then go back? What was that all about? I'm not sure I understand why we couldn't get this information before this. No reason? You just decided to... Okay. Maybe it comes later? Not sure. That was weird. Okay. Okay, so what are we clarifying next? Four of Wands. Which, by the way, is known by some as a twin flame card. It's not my twin flame card, but it is known as a twin flame card. This could be your twin. Oh, God. We are clarifying cards with the same cards here. We've got the Ten of Cups clarifying the Ten of Cups, and now we have the Four of Wands clarifying the Four of Wands. This is huge. Virgo, I guess we will go this way. Huge. You've got the Ten of Cups twice. You've got the Four of Wands twice. You are definitely in something here. This soulmate, this manifested person, you are beyond happy when you get to this place here. You're beyond happy when you get to this place. You're happy here, but it just keeps getting better. Things keep dropping in your lap, literally, that make you so happy. Page of Swords. Okay, so of the pages, this is generally the one that can be the one we don't want to get, because the message that the Page of Swords brings with it is generally something you don't want to hear. It's not what you're thinking, though. If you look at the card, you've got darkish birds down here. You're being lifted out of this darkness down here by the light. You've got a white bird, two white birds up here, lifting you out. So whatever this is, whatever the message is that's coming into you that you think isn't a good message, it's something you don't want to hear, you're wrong. You're wrong on that. This could be something coming in, somebody telling you something or having that conversation with you, and you're thinking, you know, prior to the conversation, they say, we need to talk, and you start to worry, and you think, oh man, here we go. Like, this is that shoe dropping, right? Everything is so perfect up to this point. Now this. Let's see what comes after this. The Devil. Do you see the Devil is playing with your heart here? With his hands? You're down here. You're cowering. You're like, oh God, what's coming? And that is part of this message here. But you've got the Four of Wands and the Four of Wands. Can you see what I'm saying here? You've got, when I clarified this, look at, so you basically have the Four of Wands flanking both of these cards. I don't think this is coming in the way you think it is. It feels to me like this is maybe that the old way of thinking and feeling about a situation, and you're getting back down here into this dark area. Spirit is trying to pull you up out of it. Because whatever is coming in, I'm going to get another card, because whatever is coming in, it's not what you think it is. This person is not playing with you. And maybe that's because you've got a past with this person that you thought they were a player. Maybe things didn't work out in the first place, and you assumed once you got away from it that, wow, I was just played. Not the case. That is not what's happening here. With the cards you've got out here so far, no way. You've got the Four of Wands twice, though. This could still represent two people, right? You've got the Ten of Cups twice. You've got the Four of Wands twice. Maybe you haven't made your decision yet. You get to this place here, and you come to the realization that one of these people is definitely not your twin. One of them is a player. Let's get one more card. Temperance. This is all about being patient. It's all about balance. It's about, and it's right above the Justice card. This is about finding your balance, your equilibrium, okay? Things are being worked out in the background. Spirit is trying to create a harmony here for you. just hold tight. Hold tight in this situation. Because you've got the Four of Wands here. Somebody, if there's two people still, if you're going through this and you know this resonates with you, and you do reach this place where there are still two people and you're trying to make that decision, because up here you've got the Two of Swords. That's indecision. That could very well be what that is. You have indecision here because you've got two Ten of Cups. You've got two people that you're looking at and focusing on and wondering which one of these is the best one for me that I will spend the rest of my life with. Now Spirit is taking me, okay, so maybe now is where we get this answer, why we had to go here before we clarified here. This is definitely, one of them is definitely your soulmate, and you've been manifesting them. But it's moving very quickly. Somebody, it's possible that one of them is pushing you to make a decision very quickly. They want to move fast. And I think that is something that's maybe freaking you out a little bit, because Virgos don't like to move fast. They're earth signs. They like to look at everything that's laid out in front of them and then slowly make their choice. But something is going to be clarified here eventually. I know that there's something here. There's a reason this came out after this, that we had to go this way and then back here. It's so weird. Okay, let's just keep moving. Apparently it's going to come out as we move forward. I'm actually kind of feeling a little bit confused about this right now. So, okay, this could be where you're at, Virgo. As you go through this, as you experience this, this could be you going back and forth because of your confusion between the two. Okay, let's keep moving. What are we clarifying now, angels? The Eight of Swords, okay. This is going pretty long here, Virgo, sorry. There's a lot of messages Spirit wants to get out to you here. I think because Spirit wants to help you with this decision. Okay, so the Eight of Swords, we've got the Seven of Wands. This is some kind of a battle, but it's the Seven of Wands for me. It's all about standing your ground, standing up for what you truly believe in, being your true authentic self. That could be what helps you make this decision, because I feel like one of these people maybe isn't so into what you're into. Hermit, you're showing up in your reading here. One more card. Four of Pentacles. Oh boy. These are all clarifying you ridding yourself of the fear that's trapping you or has trapped you before, or, you know, up here. This is you getting rid of it. You're letting go of something. Something that is no longer serving you. Someone, possibly, that is no longer serving you. I almost feel like this is, you know, whatever it is that you do, whatever it is you believe in, you're coming up against someone that's pushing that. Someone, it feels like to me, Virgo, this is someone. Okay, now we go back to here. Spirit is taking me back to the Star card, and it's about healing. And look at, it's diagonally, it's in line with this and all these clarifiers. The Eight of Swords. So whatever this gift is, this person helps you heal something. One of these people is here to help you heal something and move you into full-on Queen of Wands energy. So if there's something that you are not, how do I put this? There's something within you that isn't healed, and you know it's going to be different for all of you. It could be around you maybe not being good enough. You know, maybe you've worked on that and worked on that, and you're at a place where you're, you know, you're so close. This one, whatever this is, this one thing that this one person brings to you is what takes care of that and clears it out for good. And that has to happen. Someone goes against what you believe to be true. And it forces you to go back inside yourself, to go within and really take another look at this. And you end up letting it go. Because it's no longer serving you. It's been holding you back, and you come to that realization. But there might be a fight. This person might really push your buttons here. So go within, Virgo. When that happens, when you reach this place and this fight takes place, go within. Because I think you're going to realize that they're right. This is something you need to let go of. This is possibly you not feeling good enough. Maybe you don't feel good enough for this person. You know? That could be all of this here. The Page of Swords and the Devil. Maybe if you're not feeling good enough for this person, and this is your twin, that would be the Page of Swords. You're just waiting for them to say, yeah, you're not good enough for me. This is wrong with you. That's wrong with you. And it's a devil. It's obsessive. It is obsessive thinking and feeling and believing. And Spirit is desperately trying to help you move through that. And when you reach this place here, it's all of this up above that's taken place that actually allows you to have that aha moment, and it clicks. And then you shift into this. I am a high priestess. High priest, male, female. It's energy. It allows you to shift into this fully and have that knowing that you are good enough to have what it is you've been waiting for and manifesting for so long. This person, whichever one of these is the one that you've been manifesting. What you need to do to get into that and be fully into that relationship is let go of that last little bit of I'm not good enough for this person. Because that really is wreaking havoc over here. When you come to the realization that this person is your twin for sure, once you make that decision and you come to that realization, it really messes with your head. Wow. And then you come into this place of it all working out for your highest good. That's unbelievable. Okay, so are we clarifying anything else, angels? Justice. Okay, one more. Sorry this is going so long, Virgo. This is one of those messages, one of those readings where the messages were just so, the energy is just so intense in a good way, but also in a working through things kind of way. Wow. High Priestess twice, and right next to each other. You are climbing to some pretty high heights here, Virgo. Once this is shadow work right here, okay? It's in line with the Page of Wands, and that's one of the messages that came through with that. The shadow work that was behind you, you had a little bit more to do. Just a little bit. But you do it, and it brings you out, and it gives you all this wisdom, this knowledge, this incredible heightened intuitive ability, this psychic ability, and that is what brings the balance to this twin flame situation, and the healing, and the wish being granted, and moving forward. And wow, Four of Cups, into that place of, look at her. She's just so content and at ease and at peace in life. She's laying on her belly next to a creek, and she's just dipping her water in, playing in the water, watching it ripple, having a blast, not worrying about anything else, not worrying any longer about this partnership. This is in line with all of this darkness that had to take place. You had to go through this shadow work here. Up here, this is also talking about the shadow work. So this is right beneath the shadow work, and it's beside the shadow work. You're no longer concerned with any of that when you reach this place here. It's done. It's over. You have moved into that Four of Swords. Chilling out, relaxing, enjoying, just being. Wow. You're done here. Where this relationship is, you're done with the shadow work on it. But one of these people is critical in that happening for you. It could be your twin, it could be the other person. It could be why they both had to come in at the same time. Okay. I feel like we're done now. Yes? Okay. Bottom of the clarifying deck. Ooh, nice. And the Page of Wands and the Nine of Swords. These are all your overall energy here now. The Emperor. Yes, that's where you get to. That's who you become in this position here. You become strong, and yes, I am good enough. Yes, I can do this. Right? Floating on air. Done with the shadow work. You know, you're still going to have tweaking to do. You and your twin are going to trigger each other for the little things that are left. But this was the one last big one. And it's not even that big, but it was big enough that it was going to ruin what you had manifested here, what you had created, what you had, your wish being granted. It was going to ruin it. If you don't let go, if you're not able to work through this last final shadow period here, I don't think you're going to have the same outcome. But this tells me you are going to work through it. You are going to get to that place where you know, damn it, I am good enough. I do deserve this. And look at it, it's all underneath this. You've got the Seven of Cups here, which says you can have it all. You can have this new beginning. You can have the intuitive abilities. This person from the past, you can have that person. It is your soulmate. You have manifested this. It's moving quickly. You have got to let go of that feeling that you don't deserve it or you're not good enough. Whatever it is, you do let go of it because you end up in the position of High Priestess, knowing you are good enough for this and you are deserving of this. And that's when you shift into this place here. You've got two fours here, and they sit right beneath a four. What else have you got for fours? This is all about stability for you guys. This is creating, this person coming into your life, these two people. You've got another Four of Pentacles over here. You've got the Four of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, Four of Cups, and Four of Swords. You've got them all. You've got them all. You have stability. Going through all of this, stability is yours. Wow. Okay, I want to get a synchronicity oracle really quickly for you. Virgo, have faith. 111. Okay, so when I created this deck, I was seeing a lot of different numbers a lot of the time, frequently. And I wanted to know what they meant, so I asked my guides. And whatever I got back from my guides is what I put on the cards, okay? About half the deck is numbered. 111 represents have faith. All is working out as it should. So have faith. This is going to work out the way you hope it to, the way you want it to. You will clear up this shadow work here. You're going to work through this. Spirit is behind you. You've got the Temperance card over here. Spirit is behind you, working things out in the background. And you do get to that place. Okay, just ask Oracle. Oops. Live in the moment. Yeah, it's not, we already know this, Virgo. You already know this. You can't live in the past. You're not supposed to live in the past. You're not supposed to live in the future. If you're feeling anxiety, you're living too far in the future. If you're feeling depression, you're living too far in the past. You got to try and stay in the moment. Stay happy, enjoy what's moving through right now. And part of that message is, I think, because over here, you're waiting for that other shoe to drop. You're living in the future. You're afraid to fall for this person because you know it's going to end bad and you're going to get hurt. They're probably just playing with you. This can't be real. All of that stuff that we tend to do to ourselves, right? Because we feel we're not good enough. That's where that comes from. But you are. And if you live in the moment, if you live in today, while you're in today, you're not worrying about tomorrow and this person dumping you because you're not good enough for them. So let go of that, because that's going to create more havoc in your life than you want or need, for sure. Okay, so I want to ask your guides and spirit what it is that you need to do, be, think, and or feel to move through this as smoothly and quickly and as pain-free as possible. We're going to do that in the extended. The link will be right above my finger here. There will be a link down below. Private readings, if you're looking for one, there's a link down below for those too. Those of you that are going over to the extended, I'll see you over there. Those of you that are not, I love you guys, and I will see you next time.